Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again to cruise through, hopefully, the Lumberjack Evolution Draft Challenge. I was going to say cruise, and, I think that's going to be a smooth sailing process for us. Yeah, let's just jump into it. Could win 10 games in a row, no big deal. We give you a breakdown of the event as we play as well. I do think that you want to play versatile cards that work really well with whatever you get. For instance, win conditions like Goblin Giant, really solid. Tanks generally work pretty well because if you can use tanks, then they kind of work with whatever supporting cards you're using. You pick Hog Rider, Royal Hogs. Those are also phenomenal win conditions. Those are the win conditions that I would choose 9 times out of 10. And then spells like Arrows, Fireball, they are valuable because they can hit a lot of different things. They're way better than choosing, like, for instance, a Freeze. So that's just the way that you want to be playing this. Hogs, Royal Hogs, Hog Rider, Goblin Giant. Those are the best things because you can kind of just throw things with it that are supporting cards and get value. Also, Lumberjack Evolution is very, very good. So I would typically pick Lumberjack Evolution if I was given the opportunity to or not. I'm going to throw that down, and we're also going to go in for a Royal Ghost right now, directly on top of the Lumberjack. Hopefully able to finish that off without too much damage. Rune Giant is going to potentially be a problem, but with the Wizard, we should be good. So the Rune Giant itself is kind of a wimpy card, but if it's paired with other cards behind it, like an Inferno Dragon or a Mighty Miner or a Lumberjack Evolution, it's an entirely different story. Lumberjack Evolution is actually an S tier card, so I would recommend playing it whenever you get the opportunity to, most times. I would just pick it whenever. SirTag at 3 a.m. is a vibe? Yeah. I decided not to do this last night because, let's be real. Draft isn't that hype. A lot of you guys don't care about it. So we're just chilling and doing it now. And you guys get some extra quality content, You live stream, and you also got a lot of content last night. Not even last night, just throughout the day. You got a video, and you'll probably get another video this morning. I don't know. I'm feeling generous with the content. That's what I'm feeling. Anyway, we're going to try going for a Witch here on top of the Rune Giant. And then best gameplay for us is to get him to go for a bad minion horde, and I think he'll do it. We have arrows here, and it's going to be funny. I bet you he voids on the Witch. And minion hordes on the left side. I'm just surprised if he didn't do that, to be honest. He's like one of those players. Also fine if we just go Wizard. With our Princess Tower helping out, I think that's fine. I don't like that the shield broke, but which is still going to make our opponent choke on the right side. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Damn, that's insane. We go Tombstone here as well. And I think this is one of those situations where if we just continue to spam at the bridge when we're up Elixir, the game should be locked. Probably going to go in for a minion horde, but he doesn't. He goes in for a bomb tower instead, which is, I think, a worse choice. So remember, he's got freeze, which isn't a good answer to a witch. We stack up witches and wizards. You can't really kill them. You can go for like lumberjacks and rune giants, but that's pretty much it. We haven't seen anything besides bomb towers as a real mechanism of killing that. It's such easy arrows value, so I think we're going to go and take that real quick when he goes minion horde at the bridge. Oh, he doesn't want to do it. Okay, he doesn't want the juice like that again. We'll just go minions to protect. Arrows here, so then we can kill and kill. And, ooh, Lumberjack did a lot more work than I thought it would. We're still back to Snowball, so it's not like he can minion horde. I'm going to go Royal Ghost to the bridge because he has to bomb tower this every single time, which is pretty funny. Don't think the bomb tower is like a good option. Actually, scratch that. I know it's a bad option. I know it's a bad option. It's a terrible option. Imagine if that hit the tower too. Go Witch here as well. I love watching the Golem video. Yeah, the Golem video was awesome. I was really proud of that. Apparently the videos that we've been putting out are just super high quality right now, and my editors and I are just super hyped to put out better and better videos, to be honest. It's motivating to see you guys like that. Yeah, that video was awesome. If you guys want to check it out, the video that I'm talking about, the Golem Battle Healer deck, the ending of it was hilarious. I'll post that in the pinned comment if you haven't seen that already. It's very worth watching. And your bags? No, I just have genetic under eye circles, bro. You don't have to point that out either. I know that. You see that every day. You don't know, now you know. Everyone has certain things that, they can't change. Well, now you know. Late night hype? Yeah. I get 8 hours of sleep every day. So, even though it's late at night, I do go to bed, and then I get 8 hours of sleep. What are we doing? I guess we can just choose the OP Lumberjack Evolution. I do think that the Valkyrie Evolution is definitely a very, very good card, but it's not versatile. It's not versatile. The thing is, the Valkyrie is only really used on offense. Okay, I think I kind of have to choose the Elixir Golem because the way I see it is our opponent has to spam drills directly into a Dark Prince, and that's going to be a losing battle for him. Also, Elixir Golem is super hard to stop. Princess at the Bridge, even though it's about to get a nerf, is still going to be very, very strong, so we can just drop that right quick. Evening Jake from France. Yo, bonjour, and bonsoir. Did you vote for Evo Valk or 5-star drop? I don't think I voted. But I would have voted for Evo Valk. Did not vote, but I would have voted for Evo Valk. We're just going to go Lumberjack here and probably just win the game. I don't think this is defendable for him. We're just going to Heal Spirit as well, and this game should be ours. The thing about Elixir Golem is if the opponent overcommits into it because it is such high value for its cost, it's impossible for people to defend. So they do silly stuff like that. Elixir Golem is actually an S tier card in draft. It's just not always applicable because sometimes if you spam it at the wrong point, you're just going to die. But if your opponent messes up, then they're going to get cooked as well. So, you know, it works both ways. It works both ways for sure. We're going to throw down a princess here, and then we're just going to get that princess on the tower just to finish off the game faster. Yeah, I don't really care. I just win the game as quick as we can. Nah, bro got nice skin. Pause. Nah, I do have nice skin. I do. I have no acne or anything like that, but I do have genetic under eye circles. Everyone has something, you know, whether it's crooked teeth or, you know, genetic under eye circles or height. You know, there's something that you can always find an imperfection with people. That's just how it is, man. And it is what it is. Didn't mean it like that? No, I know you didn't. I was just saying for future. What do you think about Supercell giving away Evos that were already in the season shop for buying? You know, I feel like it's a loaded question. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the Supercell doing that. I hate it. I hate it. You know exactly how I feel about that. You know exactly. I hate that. I hate it. I hope that Supercell can give us like a choice between evolutions. Maybe you get like 6 evolution shards or 4 evolution shards. That should have been an option. That should have been an option. Also, you know, if you're doing, I think I've said this before, but if you're a company, you want to exceed expectations. You don't want to meet expectations or perform lower. If they give a 5-star drop, it would have been literally the worst thing they could have given us. And hypothetically, you know, they could have exceeded expectations by giving us 5-star drop and also the Valkyrie, because the 5-star drop is like basically nothing. It doesn't do much. It's like a common book. Most of you guys would get a common book. So, you know, it's literally just an awful option. Greatest subreddit, says Kale. I should, dude. I should. I think that would be a vibe. You know what? I'll put that on the list of things for me to do. If you guys have anything else that you want me to do, let me know in the comment section, and I'll try to get through all the comments tomorrow. I've been playing a lot of tennis with my friends and chilling and having, like, I've been having some of the best time of my life, honestly. I taught one of my friends that is really bad at tennis how to play, and then he started cooking my other friends that are actually good at tennis. So my friend that has never played tennis really at all, hasn't really played racket sports, he learned how to play tennis because I taught him, and then he's just hitting the ball so cleanly now. So I was super proud of that. Basically, if you guys play racket sports, one of the most important things for tennis is hitting the ball out in front of you and having a contact point where you're hitting the ball in the same spot over and over and over again. If you hit the ball in a similar spot, you can start to get into a rhythm, and you're able to get like consistency. So for my friend, I was drilling him and I was teaching him like, this is what you're supposed to do. And then I taught him like the right motion to hit topspin on the ball. And he started cooking. It was so cool. It was one of my favorite things. It was really satisfying watching one of my friends like immediately get better at something. Let's keep going. So create subreddit. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I don't know when, but yeah, if you guys have any other things that you want me to do, let me know. Love from Mars. Damn, dude. Nice French accent. Merci beaucoup. Merci. Sir Jake, any recommendations for my Seattle trip in April? Hope you're staying hydrated. Yo, I am staying hydrated. I also have creatine. Ooh. I have so many. I think that my #1 place is Augsburger. If you can get the Augsburger, go to Augsburger and get the Lauburger. I freaking love that. I had that recently. It was so good. I really, really like that. I think that was one of the best things. And then if you're ever in Ballard, I would recommend going to, what was the other place? Unbien. Unbien and Augsburger are my 2 favorite places I would recommend. I don't think there's anything better than those. Unbien and Augsburger are like S+ tier. And then if you like ice cream, get Salt and Straw or Molly Moons. I'd really, really recommend that. Yeah, if you guys ever have ideas or things that if you're ever traveling to Seattle, always hit me up. I have good recommendations. I am very picky about my food. I try to, when I go out, when I actually eat out, I want to make sure the food is as good as possible because, you know, spending a lot of money on food if you're going out. Not like you're cooking a meal yourself. Okay, so because cooking is so much cheaper, but like if you're going out and you have mid food, it just doesn't hit well for me at least. I'm gonna go for bats here. This is looking pretty good. You tried ranch? SirTag by Bothell? I have not. If you guys have recommendations in Washington, also let me know. I literally will try everything. If it has good ratings, I will try anything. Let me know. Best food in Seattle? Ooh, I would say the best food is probably, like, I actually think Un Bien is my favorite food I've had. I would say that's, or Ox Burger. The burger and the fries are, like, mouth-watering. Oh, man. Yeah, no, Ox Burger was incredible. It actually was. And then for pizza, there's a pizza place where, oh, it hit entirely different as well. It's in Redmond, so it's where I used to live. Called, what is it? Pizza place in Redmond. I'll try to do it while playing at the same time, imagine. Freeze. Stop, criminal scoundrel. Oh, I really don't want to lose. I don't want to lose any games. Forget what it's called. Super good, though. We're going to drop a miner here, and then we're trying to go bats as early as we possibly can. We're getting a little bit rough, to be honest. A little rough around the edges. Sparks Pizza. Sparks Pizza. Alright, we found it out while losing the game. Wow. Sparks Pizza is S tier. I would say that's, you can't do takeout, though. It costs a lot of money. It's probably one of the most expensive pizzas I've ever had. Unfortunately. But it was incredible. My mom and family were just in love when they went there. Alright, we've got a freeze. We might be able to cook it. Let it pull? I'll pull the wrong thing. If that pulled the correct thing, we might have been able to win. Probably lose now. Yeah. That sucks. If they just pulled the other thing, we would have won, maybe. Yeah. That's really rough, man. If it just pulled the correct... If it pulled the thing that was further away, you know? If it just went against its typical mechanics. What do you think about Dave's Hot Chicken? My friends love it. My friends love it. I don't like it. I don't like Dave's Hot Chicken. I personally, I'm not a huge fan of hot food or fast food. Sorry, fast food for me. I guess Dick's burgers are really good, but even then, I'm not a huge fan. Also, Goblin Curse is way worse than choosing a arrows. There, arrows are an auto pick. They didn't know about the update until he tried to rage the ghost. That's kind of funny. I heard Seattle had watery nachos or pizza. Sounds weird. Sounds bad. Watery pizza. Oh, I don't know about that one, big dog. Have you ever heard of Howlin' Rays in LA? No, I haven't. I haven't really traveled to LA that much. I mean, I have, but literally every time I go to LA, it's just for, like, you know, YouTube stuff. And it's not necessarily, like, good. It's always just bad food, generally. The LA food is never great when I go there. Unfortunately, because it's always convention stuff, so they always just give me pizza. I'm so sick of it. How you doing? My mom drove 8 hours tonight for a visit for the weekend without stopping. LMAO. That's insane! Penelope, that is actually insane. Your mom is the MVP. I'm not even fit. That is crazy. Shout out to your mom. You ski or snowboard? Yeah, I ski. I went to Whistler a couple years ago, or a year ago, with my ex, and I taught her how to ski. And I didn't get to enjoy Whistler as much as I should have, unfortunately. That was like one of my #1 regrets. Whenever you go somewhere and you don't get to enjoy it to the fullest, it's like, oh, screwed up. Messed up so hard. Yeah, I'm going to go back to Whistler soon again. That'll be fun. What's your favorite sport? Definitely tennis. Tennis is by far the best sport. It's so hard to learn unless you actually have someone that like understands how to play. I got a lot better at tennis because I had coaches that were phenomenal, and makes a big difference. A lot of coaches for tennis are actually trash at tennis, and if they give you advice, they literally will make you like stagnate and never get better. Really sad that people coach tennis when they... But I don't know if that happens in other sports or other things, but like I'll watch people get coached and the coaches will literally tell them the wrong thing. For reference, I'm a Division II tennis college player. So like I know when people are like not great in that stuff, and they'll like literally give bad feedback. I feel like you should probably have certification, or there should be like some standard teaching practices for sports or things. There should be like things in place so you can't teach people the wrong thing. Because like there's just something so wrong with people not knowing what they're doing and then teaching other people the incorrect stuff. And it really, like, that's probably one of my #1 things that annoys me in life. Irrationally so. Like, it shouldn't bother me to that extent, but it really does. I haven't heard your opinion on it. What are your thoughts on the new Hunter Evo? It's going to be really strong. It's going to be, like, S-tier Evo for sure. It's going to force everyone to just play Poison plus Arrows or Poison Log, or just kill Hunters, you know, or Lightning. Most people are going to play Lightning. I've always been interested in skiing, snowboarding. The mountains are dope to be in. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, it's a dangerous game. Skiing and snowboarding is awesome. It's just one of those things that you got to do it responsibly. If you're not necessarily understanding like how you're doing it, super dangerous for a lot of people. It's one of the more dangerous ones. My mom is really, really good at skiing and snowboarding, and she like broke a few bones growing up skiing competitively. I hit up Whistler this winter. It was good. But Big White and Kelowna, BC is really amazing. Oh man, I'm jealous. I feel like I gotta ski a little bit more. I'm in Seattle, right? Like, I gotta take advantage of that. I'm watching you after a long time, dude. Blessed to have you here. In most European countries, if you want to teach, for example, soccer, everyone needs a specific license. That's cool. That's how it should be, man. I know like there's USPTA certification, so you can get paid more money for teaching, but literally I just wish people were banned if they weren't good at it. If like you're bad at tennis, please like do not sign up to like teach people improper technique. It makes my eyes bleed. And you guys are like, Jake, your eyes are already bleeding. All right, where to go arrows here? This is good. Dark Prince will hit tower, hopefully. I'm gonna lumberjack and then just throw wall breakers down. My brother says out here in Mount Vernon is always snowboarding. Yeah. It's nice. A lot of my friends, the more rich friends, like literally just ski snowboard all the time. And they literally just do that. And that's part of the reason they're in Washington. Some of them are. If you had a restaurant in Seattle, what kind of theme and food did you have? I'm not sure. Probably sandwiches. Like, I really, really like a good sandwich. No matter what, sandwiches just hit different for me. I don't really have super high standards for the sandwiches, but un bien is the best that I've had. And it's not even close. Alright, we're going to go Dark Prince here, and we'll see what else we can do. Yeah, the thing that I'm going from East Coast to West Coast, East Coast food sucks. Like, it actually is bad. It's just objectively bad, comparatively. I don't know how I was living there without Din Tai Fung. Dozone is okay, but Din Tai Fung is S tier. And then Heidi Lau, and then, you know, Oxburger. All these places are so good. I'm getting back into Clash after a couple years. How good are Golem decks right now? Golem's like okay if you run it with Battle Healer, but everything else is kind of bad. I actually posted a Golem video, and you guys can check that out in the pinned comment of this video. Post that. What is your Din Tai Fung order? Ooh, so the rice is really, really good. But the XLBs, the Shalom Bao, those are the best. I just have so many of those, man. I literally have multiple orders. Oh, man. And then when I go to Dozone, I get the Dan Dan noodles a lot. The Dan Dan. So good. What do you mean? As a proud New Jerseyan, the food is great up here. Okay, the New York food that I had was okay. The New York food was pretty good. I think New Jersey, New York might be an exception, but Boston just kind of sucked. I'm not going to lie. Boston was just bad. Yeah, I guess maybe in the South, but I haven't really visited the South that much. I just think East Coast, where I was specifically, Northeast was just mid. Specifically, Boston was just so unbearably bad. I don't think that a lot of people in Boston necessarily know what good food tastes like, so they just accept the food that they're given. Sadly. Didn't know Din Tai Fung was so worldwide. Somehow thought it was in Singapore chain. It's great. Yeah, it's in China as well. I mean, obviously. We're gonna go drill here. You can be a bad player and understanding and a good coach. Probably not, honestly. If you don't know how to hit the ball correctly, like if you're older, right, and you've played tennis a lot and you physically can't do it anymore, that's understandable. But if you've never been able to physically do it, you can't really teach it, in my opinion. I firmly believe that. If you literally cannot hit the tennis ball with your correct spin and net clearance, and you like don't have the right technique, you will not be able to teach the right technique. I don't think that's possible. You might like analyze something through a video, but like your tips are just going to be like bad. You might be like, oh, this is how you do, this is the stroke that you need to hit. But like, you're not going to be able to give advice. You're not going to be able to be like, oh, you need your left hand for spacing. And then you also want to make sure that you are hitting the ball out in front of you and not getting jammed. You won't be able to be like talking to them about, hey, keep your head still at point of contact like this. You won't recognize like what they're doing when they're messing up as often because you don't know how to hit a clean ball. I don't know. It's just like, it's difficult. There's obviously a lot more things. Or like pulling, so then you can get more wrist action. Yeah. So it's harder to explain those things unless you've actually done it. Happy Ramadan? Yo, happy Ramadan too. I actually didn't know it was Ramadan. I had no idea. There's a Counter-Strike coaches that have been god-awful at the game, but renowned coaches. Okay, but I mean physically, like specifically people that are in sports. I think specifically in sports, in tennis, that is something that, like, if you do not know how to do something, you should not teach a mechanic or a technique that you physically can't do. Because a lot of times you're just going to be so woefully off base that it's just, yeah, it's unbearable to watch. Like, for instance, you could also take an extreme example for Clash Royale, right? Why would I ever have a coach in Clash Royale that's, like, not even reached 9,000 trophies teaching me, like, different decks or, like, analyzing decks? Because then they don't even understand what the cards do, you know? Like, maybe you could analyze as many decks as you want as a 9K, under 9K player. You could not come up with, like, a reason why a specific card is in the deck because you don't know the micro interactions. Specifically, like, you wouldn't know, like, oh, you know, you can full counter Dark Goblin with skeletons at the bridge. You're at, like, 9,000 trophies, you know, or lower than that. You wouldn't know that, oh, man, a Rune Giant can buff an Inferno Dragon to the point that it can kill skeletons, to the point it can kill Ice Spirit. You know? Obviously, you can be worse than the person that you're coaching, for sure. Like, that's possible. But you can't be bad at it. There's a difference. Do you watch football? Nah, I don't watch sports ball at all. I watch tennis a little bit. Where do I find out what the current meta is? You can watch my videos. I generally give a pretty good synopsis on what the meta is. I try to show the top decks in the game. I actually kind of get people pissed at me recently because I'm only showing really good decks. I might switch that up and show some worse decks, but I've literally been showing the best decks in the game pretty consistently for the past few months. I haven't been doing as many meme videos. I've literally been pulling from the best players in the world. So if you want to see what the best decks are, there will be a wide array of different decks to choose from because I show every different deck type and I show the best version of that deck. For instance, I've showed the best Golem version and it's consistently been around the same deck and people are so angry with me. They're like, can you just show a different Golem deck? I don't want to see Golem like this anymore. I've seen this Golem version a million times and you've only changed 2 cards. Screw you, Jake. I'm like, okay, well, like, I could show you a way worse version of Golem that doesn't actually work, or I could show you the one version that's at the top of the ranks that is proven to be good, so you should probably play this version. And then people get angry with me. I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. Dude, my tennis coaches were amazing. I was training semi-pro tournaments for this, like, 2 years of training. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are older, and they can't, like, perform at the level they were because tennis is a pretty physical sport, right? What can we do here? I'm going to lightning this. Where do you live? I live in, I used to live in Boston, so I was immediately was going to say. I currently live in Seattle. Did you know you play tennis with your favorite shot? My serve. My serve was over 130 miles an hour. Love your videos. How do you stay composed during the commentary and still keep up with opponent's plays? Practice? Yeah, literally just practice. It's playing this game a ton and then just being good at it because you've played way too many games. Play Brawl Stars? I am doing Brawl Stars, my brother. That makes me happy you asked. Thank you. Thank you. Why does bro look so cooked? Because it's 1:38 a.m. and I played tennis for 4 hours and then I had a burger afterward and I played coup and played ping pong with my friends. Literally been chilling with my friends. And 6 p.m. and now it's like 1 and I decided to stream before I go to bed. What do you think about Yannick Sinner's bin? I don't necessarily really know. I didn't really keep up with that. I also don't BS you guys if I haven't figured, you know, if I haven't formulated an opinion on something because I don't know, I'm not going to be like, ooh, I think it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, from what I saw, it wasn't definitive that he did it. So I'm not 100% sure if that's a good thing. If it's not definitive, I'm not a huge fan of it. But like, I also don't have all the information ahead of me, in front of me, so I can't really like give a formulated opinion on that. Yannick Sinner, like from a standpoint of watching him play, he's one of the prettiest players to watch play. He has phenomenal court coverage, really smooth strokes. The guy is a freaking unit. He's probably one of my favorite players to watch. I don't think I've watched him in person yet, so I got to see him at the US Open. Be fun. What do you like on Brawl Star? I like Crow a lot. I like really mobile champions. I guess you're brawlers. Wow, I said champions. I am a League of Legends degenerate, it seems. But no, for real. I really, really like, yeah, brawlers like that. I processed. I said, so you guys knew. I was just gonna degenerately say champions again, but I stopped myself. You play Clash Royale? No, dude. This is a simulation. We're watching someone else play. Obviously, not me. Who's your go for tennis? Definitely Roger Federer. Beautiful watching him play. Absolutely beautiful. That's gonna hit my tower, but I don't really care. How do I learn with certain micro interactions like bowler and executioner? You just learn through playing and making mistakes. A lot of people get frustrated in this game and don't understand how to play, and they'll get really pissed because they'll lose games. But like, one thing that you can learn is you can activate King Tower with Lumberjack more consistently with Fisherman's because the rage will spill and it'll hit the King Tower. You'll know that you can activate King Tower against Electro Wizard with Fisherman and Tornado. Well, maybe not Fisherman, but Tornado pretty consistently. There's a lot of different things that people don't necessarily know. So, like Fisherman in that interaction is good because it pulls the Hunter away. If you split up archers, watch. The Hunter will only hit one of them and kill one of them. Well, it will only kill one of them, sorry. The other one would have stayed alive if he did another shot. Mortar in this position, if the Ram Rider or a Battle Ram is in this side, it will actually get pulled by a mortar in the opposite lane. You can effectively mortar in the other side and still pull everything. Pretty cool. We're a mini P.E.K.K.A here. On the hog. Lumberjack is going to go chase the fish boy. And then we can just go and drop another mortar and definitely win the game. As an old player, I find this wooden chest and silver chest with no time limit is helpful. I guess I do finish past the game. Will it get grindy? I don't know. Yeah, I really like that they do that. It will get more grindy for Clash Royale as you get higher. They'll try to get some money out of you for sure. Like, it's way harder to make progression. The way that any game works, like if you play Pokemon Go, level 41 is accumulatively like way harder than like level 39, 38, 37 all combined or whatever. Like, same thing for Clash Royale. The 41st level will always be way harder than, you know, all the other ones before that combined, like most of the time. Like level 49 to 50 is insane grind for Pokemon Go, for instance. So all mobile games are like that. That's just how it is. To give you the, like, if you're grinding that hard, if you're a really hard grinder at the end, they want to give you something to still work for so you don't leave the game. But if you're very starting out, like, they want you to have this progression and the sense of accomplishment, and you have that dopamine when you hit new levels. It's just such a good feeling, right? Why don't you meet him in Cincinnati? He's the defending champion, so he's definitely going to be there. Oh, that'd be cool. I should do it, man. I should travel. I have friends that love tennis and pickleball, so, man, I should just go on those things. Thank you. Are you playing the Unova Tour? Yes, dude, I am. I bought the passes. I spent $20. Imagine. Bro, I'm getting farmed. I'm getting farmed by mobile games. I'm getting farmed by mobile games, guys. I spent $20. I spent $20 on Pokemon Go. I'm ashamed. I'm literally ashamed. My friends cannot know this. You guys, we got to keep a secret, okay? I literally just spent $20 on Pokemon Go because I wanted to play Unova Tour. Because Black Kyurem and White Kyurem are supposed to be some of the best Pokemon for the rest of the game. So it's like, I'm going to full send it. I'm going to be at a Pokemon convention, card convention in the morning. And then for the rest of the day, I'll be grinding a whole bunch of, you know, raids as much as I can. And then after that, I'll probably play tennis with my friends. And then the day will end. So yeah. Time to snitch? No, if you guys snitch on me, my friends are literally going to disown me. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it to me. Don't be that way. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Physical or digital cards? Physical and digital. Bro, I do it all. Like, I really love Pokemon. I'm one of those creators that literally only plays the games that they like. So, yeah. I didn't jump into Brawl Stars when I didn't enjoy it. I hate to say it. I really didn't enjoy Brawl Stars. Even though it would have made me so much money, I chose not to do it. And I'm out here like doing Pokemon Pocket, which will make me next to nothing. I'm literally losing money on it, but I like super want to make it work. I super want to make it work. Making Brawl Stars videos would have been like the easiest option possible, but I don't know. It is what it is. Pick one deck, level those, and master it. Yeah, if you want to level up things fast, the best way of doing that and getting to higher arenas is just picking one thing and leveling that up as much as you can. By far the best choice. Shout out to Therapy. Oh, sorry, not Therapy. Sorry, Therapy. Sorry for giving you a shout out, even though I didn't mean to give you a shout out. Can we pull that back? Hell yeah! We're doing multiple layers of pulling out here, bro. Better hide your girl. We're going to pull that too, the Valkyrie. I'm just kidding. I don't think my Valkyrie swings that way. Maybe she does. Who knows? She is swinging. All right. Just got from home, from work. Hey, glad to have you. When are you going to make Pogo videos? I have no idea. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll make Pogo videos, but I could. That's the thing. You know the downside about Pokemon Go? The battle system sucks. It's literally like the legitimately the worst possible battle system. They could have done so much better, but they decided to make some stupid battle system where it's like shields and like slow gameplay and nothing turn-based. So it's just like you can't even use the moves the way you would want. It's just the worst. They literally... I don't think they could have made a worse battle system if they tried. Like, that is actually actively the worst, stupidest thing I've ever seen. I don't know if Niantic did that or if, like, that was in combination with the Pokemon company. I'm not sure. It was stupid. What's your biggest donation? I think I got $5,000 when I was younger. I think I got $5,000 from a prolific painter. Like a really famous painter. In tennis, do you have a dominant hand for your racket? Yeah, I'm right-handed. Unfortunately, I don't have that lefty spin, my guy. I have so many PvP Pokemon, but I don't battle for that exact reason, says Chris. Yeah, it's just stupid. It's silly. They say to find a niche, to have a balance between what you like and what most people like. The thing is, man, I'm greedy. I like doing what I like. Because then it's sustainable, and then you get to see the passion in my videos. Like, I freaking love this game. I love Clash Royale more than anything. It is my favorite game, and I really don't want to ever see it die. That's why whenever Clash Royale devs like screw up the game, I get so pissed at them, and I'm always typing in the chat. If you ask any developer that's been on the team, I think they like me the least. Because I'm so aggro. I'm so aggro. Oh, because it got to the point where I was like really pissed, and I just couldn't contain myself. Because I just was really, really passionate about it. At least the newer developers, they don't like me. I think. That at least the people that are on the team, because I was sick of not getting like my feedback listened to. So I was like, you know, I like always gave them advice too on how to fix things. I think they got sick of that. They never listened at that point, so it was funny. W passion, yeah, dude, more passion, more energy, more effort. You guys remember that from like reels and shorts and stuff like that? Why donation? I'm a new viewer. You should do on subscriber mode. No, I don't want to put it on subscriber mode. I don't want to force people to pay money to message me. I'd rather, you know, talk to the entire community. That's the worst thing I could do, dude. I don't want to do pay-to-win chats. Same tag, I love Clash, even though I get bored sometimes. Clash is an abusive relationship for me, man. It's a game I'll never leave. Pogo PvP meta is so bad. It's just Pokemon a high defense, a glass cannon, and then a charge spammer. Yeah. I mean, the charge spammer is always annoying, so then you can get your opponent's shields down. Makes sense. Subscribing is free, not membership only. Oh, yeah, I could do that. But I don't really want to force people to subscribe. Think of it from this perspective. Sure, I'll get more subscribers if I force people to subscribe to comment. But what if they don't want to invest in subscribing to the channel and they just want to talk to me? And then I earn the subscription later on. Personally, the way that I do my YouTube channel is the way that I would like to view. I don't like subscribing to every single YouTube channel that I come across. I only subscribe to the channels that I literally want to watch. So, you know, I don't want to force people to make the commitment to subscribe to me before they even watch me, if they're a new viewer. That makes sense, you know? Feel you? Love-hate relationship? Yeah. Top 3 evolutions, including Hunter? Ooh, that's tough. I'd say Hunter has got to be in the top 3 right now. Yeah. Not 100% sure on the other ones right now. I'd say Hunter... Cannon right now, but it's going to get a nerf, right? Cannon's definitely up there. 100% Cannon's up there. Evo Ice Spirit's up there. So it'd be like Evo Ice Spirit, Lumberjack, Hunter. Cannon. No, sorry. Evo Cannon, for sure. Evo Hunter. And then Evo Lumberjack. Those are my 3. P.E.K.K.A really fell off. Got any movie recommendations? My movie recommendations are pretty soft, man. I would say Molly's Game is my favorite one recently. I mean, as I haven't really watched many movies. I've been more so watching anime and then also TV shows and my own videos. Bro's not money-minded. I mean, I am money-minded. I definitely super care about like having a future and doing that stuff. I'm more money-minded from a standpoint of investing my money that I get, the free money that I get from disposable income. I invest that in experiences with my friends, or I invest it straight up in index funds, not personal like possessions or anything like that. I guess Pokemon cards, but I'm also going to be selling those and vending them with that. So it's more of an investment for content as well. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. It helps me out for free. It allows me to do more content for you guys. This is literally just an extra stream that I decided to spice in there, throw it in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, again, if you guys want to win this, I'd recommend picking Goblin Giant, Giant, Rail Hogs, Hog Riders, Win Conditions. Those are the best. Arrows and Fireball, really great. You want to pick cards that are versatile. Splash damage cards like Wizard is really good. I would almost always choose Lumberjack Evolution. If you guys incorporate those tips into your gameplay, I'm sure you'll win a lot more matches. The way that this thing works is legitimately... Oh, nice. We get some good gems. That as well. Very nice. Yeah, I was just going to say, legitimately, the way that this works is if you end up picking cards that are versatile, since you don't necessarily know what cards you're going to be given, you want to build a deck that can function with most things. If you're picking a log bait deck and you're picking Goblin Barrel, a lot of times your opponent can just keep the same cycle as you and log or arrows the Goblin Barrel, and you won't have other bait cards, and it's just like kind of bad. So when you're drafting cards, you always want to choose cards that will work well with it. You feel me? You feel me? If you choose cards like log bait, Goblin Barrel, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get Princess, Goblin Gang. So it's hard to build a cycle deck, but it's always easy to throw random ass cards with a Giant and a Goblin Giant and a Hunter with, you know, maybe Rail Hogs or Hog Rider. Oh, Jay Luce, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 20. Good night, man. Don't feel bad about the Pogo purchase now. Thank you so much. Yo, now I get to enjoy Pokemon without even worrying about it. My guy. This is the dumbest smile I've ever had in my life. I actually like... This is 2 a.m. This is 2 a.m. tag. This is literally... I just bought gold! I think I've lost all my brain cells. I love you guys. I'll see you later. And thank you so much for making me smile and cry at whatever the heck this is right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a video. And have an awesome rest of your day. And good luck in the challenge to everyone. Love you guys. Peace. Have a good one. Oh, yeah. And check out the pinned comment if you want to see the Golem video. I don't think I said that earlier. But check out the pinned comment to see the full-length Golem video. Really fun one. I stacked up more battle healers than you guys could ever imagine. So you'll definitely want to see that. It was very funny. Peace.